Hi everyone. This week we will be turning our attention to Psalm 20, verses 7 and 8, as we continue on the topic of hope. I will be reading from the King James Version. Some trust in chariots and some in horses, but we will remember the name of the Lord our God. They are brought down and fallen, but we are risen and stand upright. Psalms 20 and 21 go together. Psalm 20 is a prayer before getting ready for battle. Psalm 21 is a praise after the battle has been won. As we know, David had his share of battles in his day. In addition, these are both messianic psalms which highlight Christ about his person, fully man and fully God, his character, righteous and holy, his work, death and resurrection, and offices, priest, judge, and king. In Deuteronomy chapter 20, verses 1 to 4, we read the requirements set forth in which the soldiers were to dedicate themselves to the Lord before going into battle. The priests would come forward and pray that the Lord would be there for them in the fight and give them the victory. Today is no different than in David's day. Our battles may be different, and while we're not going to war in a combat situation, the concept is the same. Our situations arise such as, how are you going to cut that tree down without taking out the house or anything else within its path? Am I going to pass that test today we have in school? Or am I ready for that big meeting we have with a very important client today? These and all situations we face require preparation and putting our trust not in ourselves but in the Lord, so that when we do achieve those goals for the day, He gets the praise. But how do we get victory in our daily lives? When I read these two verses, I have a note in my Bible at the end of verse 7, Psalm 118, where it reads, "It is better to take refuge in the Lord than to trust in humans." People have one thing in common. They will fail us at some point. No matter how good we might be, we're going to stumble. However, God never fails us, and we need to take our matters to the Lord in prayer, even if we think it's something that we can handle on our own. Another question for you to ponder is, who are you putting your trust in? Children, is it your parents? Teens, is it your friends? Adults, is it your boss? Or for those who are married, your spouse? Or are we putting our trust where it belongs? We read in Matthew 7:24, "Therefore, everyone who hears these words is like a wise man who builds his house on the rock." I want to close by reading from Charles Spurgeon in his commentary on these verses. He says, "For those who rest on Jehovah, they are often cast down at the first onset, but an almighty arm uplifts them, and they joyfully stand upright. The victory of Jesus is the inheritance of his people. The world, death, Satan, and sin shall be trampled beneath the feet of the champions of faith, while those who rely upon an arm of flesh shall be ashamed and compounded forever." May you have a great week, everyone. Take care.